Hello everyone, and with today's Stormlight video. So before I start this reaction, you guys may notice background's a bit different whatnot since those who don't know, I recently announced a video and mentioned before that I'm actually gonna be moving this Friday. So so earlier today, Tuesday, my parents came over and helped took down my bunk bed. So the parts are still actually here. They're like just on the screen off the side, just like my like little kitchen area and whatnot. But so tomorrow night they'll be coming back with the trailer to pick it up and a bunch of my bigger stuff. So by this of course doing this reaction today, at least this could count my shoot, I meant today Wednesday. Shoot, I give it days out. Technically this could be my Wednesday reaction. Then tomorrow Thursday I'll do one more reaction before that's be the last reaction I'll do at this current apartment. And then next week by June 1st I'll be moving to my new place. But I don't know if I'll be able to do reaction that very day and whatnot. At least you probably get a video. It's like, hey, I'm moving to a new apartment. Whatnot, but I went further to my next video, so when you guys check it out, you can. But for this particular reaction, for this reaction, I react to the latest Pinkie Tales episode, particularly Pinkie Tales, Egghead, and the Beast. Of course, this series being by Magpie Pony. And thankfully, this only came out a week ago, so I'm not as late as I was with some of the other videos, so that's definitely good. And the only point I can think of that I know of that's gonna be in this is of course that Twilight being playing as Belle in this. So I'm not entirely sure who's great, please, or Gaston or any of those type of characters. So that's pretty big surprise to me when I see all the characters. I didn't really go into this to who played what. So it's gonna go this big a little surprise one. So then and of course this being about a 40-minute episode. Of course, I'm using webcam since my camcorder doesn't do too well after the 30-minute mark. So I'm just gonna be using this. And of course, in previous experiences, sometimes the webcam will the video will sometimes freeze occasionally, stuff like that. So just a little heads up there. So with all that said, done, and without further ado, let's get started. But first, clear through a bit. And of course, I do see a bit off. I haven't been pretty tired all day and whatnot. And so been sleeping. I actually just woke up from a nap actually not too long ago. And also I still have a bit of a cold in my throat. And I'm chewing on a cough drop right now. So just a heads up on all that. Alright, so let's react to Pinkie Tales, Egghead, and the Beast here. In 3, 2, 1, play. Pinkie Tales. It looks like the Pinkie's a little bit different there. At least the art style will not.
Tales.
Good.
Egghead and the Beast.
Nice. Of course, those guys don't know, Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm really excited for this one.
Tonight's story is a classic, Mountain Pumpkin. Yeah. It's all about a terrifying beast, strange castle objects, and a mayor who's slightly socially awkward.
Well, okay.
Once upon a time.
Alright.
Long before the reign of the two Alicorn sisters, there was a small village in the kingdom of Prance. A beautiful, intelligent, and slightly odd Alicorn named Sparkle lived in the village on her own. She was fascinated by the spells and history she found in books, and chose to spend her days reading rather than socializing. Unfortunately, this caused Sparkle to become introverted and awkward around other ponies. Though many ponies attempted to include her in daily village life, Sparkle's attention was always focused on her studies. Eventually, every pony left Sparkle alone to do as she pleased. Every pony, with the exception of Dashton.
Oh gosh, I'm not too surprised.
And most sought-after stallion. He dominated the sky, breaking weather and speed records as if they were foal's play. He was handsome, strong, charismatic, and available. Every mare in the village dreamed of becoming his mare friend. But Dashton's sights were set on the one who didn't clamour for his attention, Sparkle. One afternoon, Dashton and his faithful assistant Scootaloo had just finished... Hang on, did I read that right?
What?
Is it really just Scootaloo?
Yeah, because in the other story, the short, stubby little human that followed the hunksicle around was called LeFou, so it's totally perfect. Scootaloo and LeFou.
Okay.
I love rhymes.
But don't you usually change the name? Isn't that a little distracting?
Well, why don't you try to come up with something better? Do you know how hard it was to make a pun out of Maud's name in the last one? How am I supposed to make something funny out of what, though? It's like France Canese or something.
Okay, first of all, it's called French.
Yeah.
Let's not start off the story by offending part of the world's population.
Yeah.
How about we call her... Scooteroo.
Scooteroo.
Roo is French and can be used as a surname.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the silly nicknames Dashy and I use all the time. You know, like I'm Punkapoo, and then there's Yellow Quiet, White Perfect, Breakfast Cereal.
What?
I mean, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, yeah. God damn it. Yeah, that's not.
Whoa, that was amazing, Dashton.
Dashton's faithful assistant Scooteroo called as Dashton landed with a resounding boom. He had instructed Scooteroo to time his cloud clearing, hoping once again to break his own speed record.
How long?
Dashton asked, picking the cloud debris from his wings mindlessly.
Oh, you were amazing, as always. No pony can clear the sky like you can.
How fast you do it, though?
How long?
Yeah.
Dashton said again impatiently. Scooteroo gulped nervously before replying,
10.3 seconds? What? Let me see that timer.
Dashton
But
growled,
I'm curious, what kind of
swiping
timer do
the
they have?
device from Scooteroo's hoof.
Like I said.
Still record-breaking.
Yeah.
Maybe last year when I actually broke it.
Oh.
I promised my fans I'd break 10 seconds this year, and I will
It was
not
super
disappoint
close there.
them. Are you sure this thing is working?
Look, it's him.
Oh, gee.
Dashton.
Oh, isn't he?
Oh, the wizard fire signs.
3 yellow pegasi with long, soft, pink manes called from a distance, crowding around Dashton
Oh,
and
jeez.
fawning over him. Scooteroo quickly moved away to avoid being trampled.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Ladies, there's plenty of Dashton to go around. I know. I'm the best. I can't help it. I
Oh,
guess I was
jeez.
just born to be awesome.
Yeah, like Rainbow
As
was
his
made for this role.
exuberant fans swarmed him. Dashton caught a glimpse of Sparkle from the corner of his eye.
Sorry, Phillies. Gotta dash.
Dashton
jeez.
said with a wink.
Oh, he looked so
away,
sad.
leaving 3 sad mares behind.
Yeah.
Aww. There he goes again, hanging around that mare instead of us. She's pretty, but she's kinda shy, don't you think?
What's she got that we haven't got?
Personality.
Oh, yeah.
Scooteroo
Oh,
muttered
shit.
under his breath.
I like Scoot's face there.
Nothing.
Hey there.
Oh, this is his
Couldn't
style
help but
here.
notice you strolling
Oh, I
around
like the book she's
all
reading there.
alone. Figured you could use some company.
Dashton said, cozying up to Sparkle as they walked down the street.
Hello, Dashton.
You know, it's not very mare-like to walk
Oh,
around
I
with
see
those
Magpie and
things all the time.
You mean
a sc-
books?
no, not Scribbler.
You
Is it Scribbler?
do
Oh,
know
Beth?
that
I don't
ponies
know.
are
They're
going to
recording
be
back there.
Egghead, right?
What? Who calls me an egghead?
I do.
Oh,
Look,
jeez.
it's just not right for a mare who looks like you to be so booky and eggheady, you know?
Oh, jeez.
I don't think booky and eggheady are words. And
Yeah, not
what
really.
do you mean a mare who looks like me?
It's a compliment. It means you're too pretty to be burying your face in one of these all the time. You should come around town with me. I could show you some of my record-breaking trophies.
Ugh, Dashton, there's no such thing as being too pretty or too ugly to be intelligent.
That's
Also,
true.
I happen to think the most appealing ponies are the ones who don't flaunt their accomplishments. Instead, they should let their work speak for itself.
That's true.
You do have some pretty great work.
What do you know of my work?
Duh. You're like the most powerful unicorn in print.
Technically, I'm an alicorn.
Whatever.
Yeah, they're. Oh,
You raise
please
the
stop.
sun and the moon practically on your
I
own.
know Twilight there.
That's pretty impressive. And it's that kind of mare that I want on my right wing.
You have dozens of other mares who would give anything to be your mare friend. Why me?
Because you're a challenge. And I never back down from a challenge. Not to mention, underneath all that eggheadiness, you're a really pretty mare, you know.
I am not an egghead.
So I'm gonna do you a big favor and take you out tonight. If
Oh,
you're seen
jeez.
around the village with me, that egghead thing will be a thing of the past. No, you don't have to say anything. I already know your answer. I'll be by at 7 o'clock to pick you up.
Oh,
There's
jeez.
no way you're not gonna love what I have planned.
Dashton
Yeah,
said,
we'll see what she has
away.
planned.
That's a double negative!
The thought of an
I like
evening
this
spent
failure.
with Dashton and all his braggery was too traumatizing for Sparkle to fathom.
Yeah, for anybody,
She
really.
decided it would be a better idea to take her books and study somewhere far away, where
In the woods?
Pegasus
This
could not
creepy
find
woods?
her.
Yeah, that's
There
his
was
spot.
only one place she could think of where the village ponies dared not venture: the enchanted forest. Sparkle ignored the warnings and rumors that the forest was indeed cursed and dangerous.
Yeah, I
She
would think
didn't
so with
believe
that
a
kind
night
of-
with Dashton would be far worse.
Oh, yeah.
She wandered the narrow forest paths, looking for a clearing to study in peace. But hours passed, and Sparkle conceded to the fact that she was indeed lost.
Yeah,
To
it's
make
getting
matters
pretty dark
worse,
too, so
she
that doesn't
finally
help.
understood why the forest was deemed enchanted, as the magic of her horn failed to produce any spells.
Oh, shoot.
Powerless, hungry, and exhausted, Sparkle gave up the search for the path home and sought out a safe place to spend the cold night instead.
Gee, I wonder
When
what she's
hope
going to
was
find.
dismal,
Oh, yep.
Sparkle spied an old iron gate with a path that led to a mighty castle hidden in the heart of the forest.
I want you
She
to
was
like a.
relieved, pushed
I hope we get
open
like
the
see like
gate,
a
and
like
ran
a
up the
wide
front
shot of the
steps
castle here. How's that really to see it?
Hello? Is
Maybe,
anyone
maybe
there?
eventually. I don't know.
Please, I only seek shelter for the night. Thank you. I don't mean...
Can't you sure they're changing up the story a little bit with her not like a father or
Of course,
anything?
when
It's
she
just
realized
her, so
she
that's
was all
interesting.
alone. The only indication that some pony had unlocked the door
Oh.
for her was the light of a strange-looking candle with a pony face carved into the candlestick.
Who's playing the
Sparkle tilted her head and reached her hoof out
Stampede?
towards it
No.
when the candle began to move.
Well, hi there.
Oh,
I've
gee.
seen your kind around
Oh,
here.
jeez.
The candlestick said.
It's
talking
a
from the
choice to
pony
play
voice.
Lumiere here.
Sparkle screamed in surprise and leapt up into the air before crashing back down to the ground on her flank.
Oh,
Way to go, Flame Witch.
Oh,
Not
oh,
two
okay.
seconds in the castle and you've already given
it's
us
a choice that about scratch here.
Sparkle sharply turned her head around to see an old gramophone playing a record. The voice she heard had come from the gramophone horn, but as the record spun, no other sound could be heard. Sparkle's ears perked up when she heard the candlestick hopping over to the gramophone on its own, smiling as if nothing were amiss.
Who are you?
It's like your
I think
face.
the better question is, what are we? We
Yeah.
haven't been a who in a long time.
We're the staff of the castle.
I would not be
Cursed along with its master until our impending doom traps us as inanimate objects forever.
But you're not interested.
Okay,
in that.
jeez.
Follow me.
Jesus.
You must be freezing.
Take me with you. This is gonna end up a disaster.
Okay, that's more like a Noah came first and final there.
Flame Witch rolled his eyes and lifted the needle on the
Flame
record
Witch.
with one of his candles. He picked up the record itself and hopped along one of the castle hallways.
You
Okay.
coming?
He called to Sparkle. She
I
nodded
the
and
guy that
walked
got the voice that
cautiously
cheese
after him.
sandwich here is pretty good.
Eventually, the candle paused in front of a small study where a comfortable chair waited in front of a fireplace.
Hang on, let me get that for you.
The
Okay.
candle said enthusiastically, using the flame on one of his candles to ignite the
I do like this
fireplace.
art style. It's very
He
nice.
then placed the record onto a second gramophone in the corner of the room,
Here's how
adjusting the
many,
needle
how many of those
accordingly.
gramophones you got?
Make way! I simply must see this for myself.
Oh, I hear Ray's voice.
Third voice called,
Oh.
followed by the sound of
Nice.
china clinking
Oh,
down the hallway.
Curious
Soon
that the
after,
space just
a
were heads
decorated
and
little
teapots
teapot
here.
entered the room, and it
Oh.
too had a
I don't know.
strange pony-like face that beamed
Yeah,
excitedly
really,
at the
their
sight of
faces.
Sparkle.
It's true! There is a pony in the castle!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how terribly exciting!
Are you here to break our curse?
A small voice called from behind the teapot. It was a little cup that appeared to be another piece of the tea set.
Not
Pair
that
of
much
them
smaller
hopped
than
onto
the
a
rarity
side
there.
table to get a better look at the pony guest. Sparkle watched them in fascinated silence.
Are you cursed too?
Sweetener Belle! It's
Sweetener
impolite
Belle?
to ask ponies if they're cursed.
But she's an alicorn. See? She even looks like a Mary Sue.
Oh, do forgive my little sister. She has quite the imagination since being turned into talking china.
Yeah,
My name is
but
Rarity Pot. Don't be frightened, darling. We won't hurt you.
over not.
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm fascinated. How
Oh,
did
okay.
you all get cursed like this? Who are you? What's this castle doing in the middle of the forest? And why isn't it in any of our history books?
What in tarnation?
Oh, there's AJ. I was curious that they had Cogsworth in this story.
It was a clock, decorated with apple accents and a swinging apple pendulum.
What's she doing here?
Flame Witch let her in.
And you just let him? You're supposed to guard the door.
It was exciting, and I'm bored. What'd you expect?
She's
No,
the
she was
first pony
surprised.
we've seen in decades, and she looked like she needed help. Besides, now we have a reason to celebrate. She's come to break the curse.
Sparkle opened her mouth to respond,
animation here.
but
All right.
hesitated when she heard mighty hoofsteps approaching from down the hallway.
Okay, who's
The
playing the
objects in the room
beast?
turned their attention to the doorway, smiling, with the exception of Sparkle and Apple Clock. A mysterious pony approached, staying hidden in shadow, with the exception of his bright green glowing eyes.
Sombra? Oh, cool.
Who are you? What are you doing in my castle?
That's cool, boys.
I'm
Well, Pinkie?
Sparkle. I got lost in the woods and just needed a warm place to stay the night.
I see.
The pony said simply, taking a step inside the room and into the light.
I'm actually getting kind of chills here. It's kind of
Sparkle
creepy.
beheld was too fascinating and terrifying for her to comprehend. The pony before her was not an inanimate object like the other castle members she had seen. He was a tall, black-coated alicorn with piercing red
Oh
stripes
god,
on
there's a
his
battle
coat and
scene!
mane. Atop his head were three
Pinkie, you're
horns,
kinda distracted.
two on either side of his head, along with a broken unicorn horn. He had cleft hooves,
Oh,
and
gosh.
what appeared to be an orange flame
Sounds really
pattern
bad.
on
I'll
his
see these
legs
back in the
under
day.
his red stripes. His eyes glowed with a trail of purple smoke around them, and he had large, multicolored bat
Oh
wings.
gosh.
Celestia!
All right, Pinkie, what is going on?
Yeah, I'm Pinkie.
You mean what is going on? Look at him. He's
An alicorn representing the beast.
no. I mean yes, but look at him. He's an abomination. Why does he have all these multicolored bat wings and a weird celestial-looking necklace thing with a heart-shaped gemstone?
I've never seen a lot of those like type of Alcor overseas back in the day. Ugh.
Well, these are Pinkie tails, aren't they? So, didn't you come up with his design?
Oh yeah.
You think I had something to do with this? Whatever he is, it wasn't me. I thought he was gonna be a manticore or something.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, sweet Celestia, hide me!
Are you afraid of him, Pinkie?
Of course I'm afraid of him. Why else do you think I gave my part to Cheese Sandwich? I was supposed to be the candle, but
Oh, okay.
I can't do it. He's gonna shoot rainbow sparkle flame power at me, and I'll be sent to another dimension. I just know it.
Oh
Do you
jeez.
know how much power bronies give terrible OCs? They're undefeatable.
Pretty
Pinkie will stay
powerful.
far away from him.
You're overreacting.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm far, far away.
Okay, bye, Pinkie.
Please turn the page.
Oh jeez.
Fine.
Oh.
Oh, come on. He's on this page, too.
Well, yeah, I kind of introduced the guy.
No escape.
Don't be afraid, darling. This is our beloved prince, and the victim of a cruel and unjustifiable curse.
No, not a prince. I am a beast. I don't deserve your praise, Madam Teapot.
Were you cursed to be this way?
No, my appearance did not change when I was cursed.
What?
But I fear that my curse may be the worst of them all. I
What's
am
that?
merely not permitted to leave my own castle and spread my vast and unending
So
magical
that's what he
power
originally
with
looked
the
like?
pony
Oh.
world. You see, before I was cursed, I had studied every book on magic that had ever been written, and I had discovered a way to cure cancer and hunger and create
Damn.
everlasting world peace.
Nice.
Oh, brother.
But now I am stuck here, and my magic is powerless against this curse. I am doomed to never be able to help other ponies. And
Oh no, the horror.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Every book on magic, you say?
yes,
Oh jeez.
I have them all in my castle library, and yet I fear that none of them can help us. I have scored them for answers, but I fear my staff and I are doomed forever.
Maybe I can break your curse.
Yeah.
For some strange reason, I feel compelled to save you.
You? What makes you so sure you can save us?
She's
Oh.
a Mary. Sue.
Goddamn, it's
The
me.
alicorn took a second look at Sparkle and noticed that she was indeed an alicorn too.
Does your alicorn magic work in my castle?
Well, no. But
Oh.
if your magic still works, maybe I can find the right spell and you can cast it.
You are welcome to try, but I must ask you to stay away from the west wing of the castle.
Ooh.
That's where I like to go to be brooding and mysterious.
Okay.
My candlestick and clock will show you to the library, little Billy.
You can call me Sparkle.
And you can call me a beast, for that is what I am. Now, I will dramatically exit and leave you to your impossible task without helping you, even though clearly I have the magic to do so.
The prince said,
God damn it, beast.
broken warm with magic and disappearing from the room.
Okay. Jesus. I really like this beast.
Rarity Pot said,
Ooh,
helping
books.
Flame Witch open the double doors that led to the vast castle library.
It's beautiful.
Yeah?
I think I might cry.
Oh,
You must
jeez.
have hundreds, no, thousands of books here.
More
There's
likely.
so much knowledge to take in.
Oh, no.
How
Look at all this
could I
knowledge.
possibly read it?
Well, to be honest, half of us can't hold a book or turn pages now.
Oh, yeah, especially
Have you ever
Flame
had
Stick
someone
there.
to read? I'd say I'm a little bit of both myself.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to break the curse? I need to know what the curse is before I can
Yeah,
know
that
how
would
to
definitely
undo
help.
it.
It's written on an enchanted scroll.
Vinyl said, from a new gramophone conveniently placed in the library.
Yeah, very
How many of these
convenient.
things do we have?
And the better question is, why aren't they enchanted too? There's
Yeah.
another plot hole.
Wait, you know that we're, you know,
What?
in a story?
Why, of course I do. I'm a male ripoff of Pinkie Pie, so I basically can do whatever she can.
Oh,
I don't know why
Jesus.
you'll fall for breaking, though. Maybe it's because you're like her 23rd cousin 3 times removed.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
recessive trait.
How can I get that
Jesus.
scroll?
Unfortunately, you can't. It's in the West Wing, and you're not allowed to go in there.
Oh, jeez.
But then, how am I going to be able to break it?
Yeah,
if
it kinda
I don't
sucks.
even know what it says.
I believe there is a book in here somewhere that has a copy of what's written on there. The
That's
prince is a
convenient.
deep and sensitive pony, so naturally he keeps a diary.
Maybe we can just borrow it when the prince isn't looking.
And
Yeah.
risk upsetting the prince? Sweetener Belle, you know better than that. The poor dear is going through enough as it is.
All right, let's look for the diary.
Yeah,
Would you
let's-
all be so kind as to help me search?
Sure thing, Sparkle.
Flame Witch said with a smile, hopping into the library enthusiastically.
Now hang on there, Flame Witch. You're a candle, and candles don't mix well with paper.
Yeah,
You're
that's
overthinking
very
things,
true.
Apple Clock. I get it. Wait.
Oh, boy.
It's on fire. Rare Pot, can you,
Yeah.
I'm coming,
you have-
I'm coming.
Rarity Pot
yeah,
said,
thank you.
hopping after Flame Witch to dose the fire with her tea. Sparkle giggled and began combing the bookshelves for the diary.
Alright.
Hours passed with no success for Sparkle and the castle objects. They
Damn.
weren't a very productive search party, as Flame Witch couldn't touch any books.
Yeah.
Rarity Pot was afraid of spilling her tea on them, and Vinyl couldn't move at all.
Yeah,
Better
that's.
than not speaking, Hasbro.
Oh.
Sparkle quickly got sidetracked, organising the books by category and then alphabetizing them.
Oh,
Eventually, Sweetener Belle decided
Oh,
it was
take
time
it
to take matters
better
into
on
her own
hooves.
hooves, so to speak,
Oh.
and slipped away from the library when no pony was looking. She hopped along the castle corridors until she reached the west wing.
Yeah, let's see how this
Being as
goes.
quiet as she was able,
Oh, jeez.
Sweetener Belle was able to enter the prince's room unnoticed. Once she was inside, she spied the prince laying dramatically on his bed. The diary that the others were searching for wasn't in the library at all, but instead hovering next to him, while his magic jotted down his thoughts. For some reason, the prince felt compelled to speak his entry aloud, which provided the perfect cover for Sweetener Belle to hop towards the enchanted scroll undetected.
Dear Diary, a beautiful mare entered the castle today, wanting to help me. I don't understand why she would ever want to help a strong, handsome, and overpowered stallion such as myself. I'm far too broken inside to be saved.
Oh, poor
Reminds me
me.
of when I was an infant, and my parents, King Sombra and Nightmare Moon,
Oh.
abandoned me. And the
Oh,
years I
no.
spent on the streets, being ridiculed by my peers because I was so different. Or that one time my horn was broken when I saved those sick orphans from the burning hospital. Oh, this is good stuff.
Sweetener Belle used the candle on her teacup to grasp onto the scroll. And
That explains
hopped
why
back
he has
toward
like
the
that
door
little
quietly.
aura around his eyes and
She hurried
whatnot.
toward the library while the prince continued explaining his tragic backstory to himself.
Sparkle! Sparkle! Where
Nice.
did you find that?
It's a long over-exaggerated story. Come on, let's read it.
Sparkle
yeah,
smiled,
let's see
choosing not
what's
to
in it.
question the little teacup. She unrolled the scroll and squinted her eyes, finding it difficult to read the faded ink.
What costs nothing, but is worth everything? Weighs
Oh, got a little
nothing,
riddle.
but can last a lifetime. That one pony can't own, but two ponies can share? It's something you don't understand, but desperately need. One's destiny is fulfilled when a correct answer is accomplished. Wait, this is a riddle, not a curse.
You found it! Solving the riddle will break the curse, silly!
Okay.
But the prince has already checked all his riddles and answer books and tried all kinds of magic spells. Nothing.
I haven't
See,
any
if the
guess
book
at what that could
disappears
be.
completely,
But,
then
yeah.
we're all cursed forever, and it gets harder to read every year.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
do you know
that explains
the
why
answer?
it's a little faded there.
Well, I just need more time, to narrow down my options. I
Yeah.
can do this, no problem.
Oh, hopefully.
The prince bellowed, his
Oh,
voice
boy, he
echoing
knows.
throughout the castle. Sweetenabelle gulped, and Sparkle stood motionless.
Oh,
Moments
boy.
later, the beast appeared in a flash of light and a resounding boom.
Oh, jeez.
You took it! I asked you to stay away from the West Wing, and you went there anyway? You interrupted my
Well, it wasn't me,
prep
technically.
Sparkle shot a glance to Sweetenabelle, who smiled apologetically, before hiding behind Sparkle's hoof.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
how am I supposed to break your curse unless I know what the scroll said?
You could have asked.
You were the one who didn't think ahead. Do you even want me to break this curse? You seem mighty content to be depressed and mope around your castle feeling
Yeah, that's
sorry
very
for
true.
yourself.
I didn't tell you you had to break it. If you don't want to be here, then why don't you just go?
Maybe I will.
Fine.
Oh,
Fine.
jeez. Oh, no.
Sparkle's face was red from anger and embarrassment
Yeah.
as she stomped her way
a
towards
little
the castle
pissed
door. The objects protested, hopping along beside her, pleading for her to stay.
Yeah,
He doesn't
please
want
don't
me
leave
here,
us.
then I won't stay.
Sparkle said angrily. She pulled open the door and stormed outside. She had only taken a single step outdoors
A little
when the
stormy out there.
clouds overhead began to multiply and darken.
Yeah.
Thunder and lightning were quick to follow, though there was no hint of rain. From somewhere in the distance, there could be heard a
Oh,
dark
shit.
and sinister laugh that
Oh,
soon
is that
multiplied into three
Whoa.
distinct voices.
Oh,
Sparkle panicked and ran
What
from
the
the
hell?
castle toward the front gates. She was thwarted, however, by large dark crystals that sprung from the ground, blocking
oh
her
shit.
exit.
Whoa, Summer, what the hell are you
Sparkle
doing
quickly
here?
changed directions and fanned out her wings to fly over the wall.
Is it
instead.
substitution for the
The
wolves?
unmistakable buzz of hundreds of wings approached from the other side.
Oh, crap.
She squeaked in surprise and ran in a new direction, finding it difficult to see anything when a thick black fog encompassed her.
Oh, jeez.
She screamed, thrashing about in the darkness, her mind echoing
Peace
with the
out,
unhinged
her.
laughter of the villains closing in.
I can't see. They're coming.
Sparkle's screams were cut short when she felt a mighty footstep shake the earth. Even in the thick black fog, she could see a circle of magical energy formed between two massive horns. Sparkle could see the prince standing
that's cool,
atop the
RP's.
tallest castle tower. He was reared up on his hind legs, and his horn let out a blinding blast of light that pierced the darkness, threatening to encompass his castle. The three villain voices screamed in anger and agony as the prince's magic laid waste to them.
Oh, okay.
Whoa,
Wow.
wait a
Holy-
minute. Are you saying that King Sombra, Queen Chrysalis, and Tyrek were all attacking the castle at the same time?
That's what it says, yes.
Yeah, what?
But
Yes.
why?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to believe that they'll all just get along? Wouldn't
Yeah,
it
what
make
the-
more sense for Tyrek to steal their power? Or Sombra to turn them into mind flames? Or...
This is what happens in terrible fanfictions, Pinkie. Inexplicable boss battles with familiar villains easily defeated by overpowered OC characters.
Yes.
So he's attracting all of the terrible fanfiction tropes like
Oh,
some kind of giant cringe magnet? We have to get rid of him before Pinkie Tails are doomed forever.
Oh, jeez.
That's what to do.
What you got?
Alright then.
Curious
Sparkle
what she has
stood in
planned for.
shocked silence, witnessing the might of the prince's power. Once he had finished, he shot her an apologetic smile and disappeared from the tower momentarily to reappear in front of her.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. What was all that?
Sometimes myself and my castle is put in incredible danger by outside dark forces, and I have to keep them at bay. Don't worry, they've never beaten me before. I'll make sure you're safe.
But why? What could they want?
They want me to turn to the dark side.
Thank you for saving my life.
Sparkle said, conceding to the fact that without the prince's help, she surely would have met her doom.
More likely.
Welcome. It's not safe for you to travel right now. It's best if you storm off tomorrow when the daylight's on your side.
Sparkle smiled and nodded in agreement, following the prince back inside the castle.
Usually not a good idea to travel at night anyway.
The following day, Sparkle found that her determination to break the curse greatly outweighed her desire to leave the castle. The prince was overjoyed to learn that she wanted to stay, and decided to assist her search rather than brood in his tower.
Well, that's very
objects
good.
were all abuzz to see the two getting along, and each hoped the connection they were forming would bring them one step closer to breaking the curse.
Yeah, hopefully.
Minutes turned to hours, hours into days, and soon a week had gone by of fervent study together. Sparkle and the prince rarely left the library and each other's side. The prince quickly learned to accommodate Sparkle's tendency to work too hard by having his staff bring them meals and blankets at night when the studying poured into the cold early hours of the day. They talked, they laughed, they organized, and they made checklist after checklist to make sure they didn't miss a single detail, sharing ideas and clues with each other while keeping the end goal in sight. However, 1 week of study was the prince's limit, and he desired instead to do something else with Sparkle. He gathered the castle staff and enlisted their assistance to create a grand party. He wanted to thank Sparkle for her hard work and provide every pony a break from their toiling. Of course, the objects delighted at the opportunity to throw a party, none more so than Flamewitch, who took it upon himself to plan the celebration.
Yeah, not too surprised there.
Teapot whisked Sparkle away from the library to go and meet another castle object that would help to make her ready in time for the evening's festivities.
I haven't guessed like what it is, but like who's going to be playing the person.
She'd never attended a party before and didn't want to disappoint the prince or his castle objects.
She'll need to look divine, darling. I told her that only you could pull off such a feat.
But of course,
Tracy.
the great and powerful Tresser has the
Tresser? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I love the design for Tresser.
Egghead as this one.
Why does every pony call me that? What does it even
no
mean?
reason.
I'm a wardrobe, not a dictionary. You just look like one. That's all.
That's all well and fine, but we simply must not waste any time.
Yeah,
Have you found a dress for our guest?
How about this one? I heard it was only worn once.
The Tresser giggled slyly, holding out a gown that was anything but appealing.
Yeah.
Oh my, that'll never do.
What the
It
hell?
looks as if a bunch of mice sewed it together on a time crunch. No, we need something that accentuates
Oh,
the
okay, yeah, it's
smile.
from. Is that from? I'm pretty sure it's from Cindershy. It's been a while, but.
I don't think I have anything that would make her look good.
Oh, come
Perhaps
on.
I misspoke then. Perhaps you are not the greatest wardrobe in the castle.
Oh, shit.
Come, Sparkle, we will visit another room, and perhaps we will find something for you there.
Wait, I just found something. Yes, have a look.
It's beautiful! Try it on, Sparkle.
Are you sure I need this? Why can't I just wear my regular clothes?
Regular what? How could you ever think to attend a gala without wearing a gorgeous gown?
Yeah, this is kind of formal. You know what?
All right, I'll give it a try. But without my
let's see how
magic,
she looks in that
might
dress.
take some time to get this on right.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
What do you mean?
Tresser said, beckoning Sparkle closer. Sparkle took the bait and approached Tresser. Moments later, she was sucked inside the window.
Oh yeah, I was kind of
door
guessing that.
shut,
Oh jeez.
locking her in. Her screams of protest matched the strange sounds coming from within. Before a minute had passed, the great and powerful Tresser spat Sparkle back out fully dressed
Poor
and ready
Sparkle.
for the party.
Ugh, now I
she looks
smell
nice.
like musty old bugs.
You look exquisite!
Rare Teapot said, showing Sparkle a reflection of herself in a nearby mirror. Sparkle did indeed look ravishing in her gown. It was accentuated with pieces of jewellery and a stylized mane to match.
You've really outdone yourself, great and powerful Tresser.
Naturally. I am the best.
Yeah.
A voice called from the other side of the door.
The prince would like to inform the young filly that the celebration can now begin.
Sparkle opened the door to see a
Oh,
hollow
okay, this
suited
wears suit
pony
armor.
standing
Alright.
at attention on the other side.
Oh, you look rather beautiful tonight, Miss Sparkle.
Oh, thank you.
Flash armor.
Flash replied.
What?
Crimson.
Your prince awaits, darling.
Oh
Rarity
gosh.
Pot said,
Finally got Flash in
turned
this,
to
Flash in
Flash
this series.
Why don't
This is
you
good.
go guard the magic mirrors,
Of course, right away.
Flash said, slightly
Flash.
defeated.
Gotta be careful around the armor. They've been known to steal waifus.
Bell,
What the hell?
language.
Yeah, seriously, sweetie.
Come, we're holding up the party.
Yeah, god damn it.
Sparkle
Ooh,
followed
this- I like
Rarity
this
Pot
little
and
art style here.
Sleepy Bell toward the grand dining hall, a room that she had never seen before. The hall was extravagantly
Ooh,
lit
looks nice.
with numerous chandeliers and candlesticks that vaguely
Very
reminded
party.
Sparkle of Flame Witch. There was a long table filled to the brim with party food, including a massive 100-layer cake. The
Damn.
adjoining ballroom had streamers hanging from every pillar, and wherever she looked there were sure to be dozens upon dozens of balloons.
Yeah.
The prince waited for Sparkle at the
Oh,
end of the
oh,
staircase,
he looks alright, especially
wearing a
that suit there.
brightly coloured suit that matched the theme of the party. Sparkle
Yeah.
blushed profusely, having completely overdressed for the occasion. She wondered if
That's
that was
fine.
the great and powerful Tressa's intention, as she didn't seem particularly fond of Sparkle.
You look lovely.
Said the prince, pulling out her chair at the dining table.
And you look. This whole place looks. Bright and
Oh, yeah.
festive.
Yeah,
I think the word you're looking for is fun.
Oh, jeez, my voice.
Bursting out of the cake along with the other castle objects in a sea of confetti. Sparkle and
Oh,
the
yeah.
prince were soon
Oh,
up to
no,
their
another
flanks in
cover and
pieces
stuff.
of paper and the remnants of the food that had once been on the table.
Oh, man.
Oh, this place is a mess.
Yeah.
What's a party without a big surprise?
But
Flame Witch said, scooping up a chunk of frosting and eating it in one bite.
Cheese flavored.
I'll go get Apple Broom.
It's okay. I wasn't really that hungry for cake.
Sparkle
Okay.
said, brushing the frosting and confetti
Is it like
from her mane.
How
actual
about
food?
a dance?
I would love to.
Sparkle
Okay.
said with a smile. She and the prince waded out of the chaos to the ballroom, where an expectant vinyl record was ready and waiting.
Hit it!
You don't have to tell me twice.
Okay. Oh,
The
okay,
entire
see
room
music
seemed
here.
to jump at the beat, including the prince and Sparkle. The pair of them laughed, dancing out the rhythm together.
At least I'm
flailing
funny.
their hands about in all directions.
Pinkie! What? What the hell, Pinkie? You're gonna have. What the hell?
Don't you see it?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Which one?
Unable to get Dashton's attention, Pinkie made her way towards the gramophone and lifted the needle from the record.
There. Now if you would be so kind, get this thing out of my story.
What?
Dashton?
Who are these ponies?
Look, Dashton, it's just like I said. A beast has stolen your mare and was dancing with her. Kind of. What are you gonna do about that?
Why, come join the party, of course. There's enough cheese confetti cake for every pony.
Does that mean I can come to
Oh,
the party?
hey,
Nope, not you, Apple Broom. You get back to work.
Aw.
Dashi! Dashton! Don't you want to defend your mare friend?
Mare friend, please. She was barely even my friend.
Friends? But I don't have any.
Sparkle started,
Whoa.
then paused. The answer hit her so directly that she felt foolish for not seeing it sooner.
That's it! The way to break the curse!
She ran towards the library where the
At least you
enchanted
figured that
scroll
out.
had been waiting. The prince, the castle
Here's the
objects,
way it's like a
and
cool-
the intruders followed after.
Oh, alright then. I'll just
Oh.
chill here and not get to see
Oh,
what's
poor
exciting.
Rhino.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, yes.
Sparkle reached the scroll and carefully unfurled it, scanning the riddle as a big smile grew on her face.
What costs nothing, but is worth everything, weighs nothing, but can last a lifetime, that one pony can't own, but two ponies can share, something you don't understand but desperately need.
Yeah, it's gotta get
One's
that's
destiny
in
is
the
fulfilled
one that.
when a correct
Well,
answer is
more
accomplished.
probably everybody
That
else
has to
did, but
be
yeah.
it. Friendship! Before I
Well-
came to the castle, you only had your staff around you, ponies that would do anything for you regardless of how they felt. You didn't have a real friend, did you?
I guess not. I never called any of my staff my friend. Yeah. I always thought I was too likable and perfect to be a good friend.
Jesus.
And that's the thing. The scroll said the answer had to be accomplished. That meant that you couldn't just know the answer. You had to experience it too. We've had the means to break this curse all along.
Cool.
You want to be my friend?
I already am your friend. And
cool.
you're mine too.
Once the words had left her mouth, the entire castle began to glow. Magical waves of light struck each castle object at once, engulfing them until it was too bright to see them at all. When they reappeared moments later, their true forms had been restored, and Sparkle could see them all as they truly were for the very first time.
You did it!
Oh, sweet, that's cute.
Ooh, now that feels a lot better.
Applejack said, bucking her hooves in the air, rejoicing.
Hang on to your flanks, little pony. This light show isn't over yet.
Flamewitch said, lounging in a chair with shades over his eyes, pointing his hoof at the prince. All eyes turned to the prince
when's he get transformed?
as the magic began engulfing him as well.
But I thought he said he was only cursed not to leave the castle.
His appearance was a curse.
All stars with the castle staff, the magical light grew too blinding to watch, and a final burst was heard before the prince emerged. His appearance had changed after all. He was without all the excess magic and vibrato he had grown accustomed to hiding behind. Instead, he became a proud and confident prince with actual characterization and personality. However, it wasn't a pony that stood before them now, but instead a much smaller creature, a baby dragon.
Excuse me, Spike. This whole time, was Spike?
I didn't think you'd want to get to know the real me if you saw me for who I am. But now that I know you're my friend, Sparkle, Wait, where'd the story go?
Yeah, what happened?
Guys?
What?
Guys?
Wait, you can yell like that?
Pony likes you, Spike.
Oh no! That's so mean! No! Poor Spike!
Well, that explains a lot.
What?
Hey, don't blame me. I tried to get him out of the story a long time ago.
Oh, that's
You're not gonna let me off the hook for reading you a Spike story, are you? I know. How about we read The Little Mermaid again?
Okay. That's so mean! Oh my gosh! I guess with the twist or whatnot, but of course, I think it was paused there, and I did see I did kind of skip at the end before I saw they could do Rapunzel next, but like rare Rapunzel, so that's pretty cool. But so yeah, that was Pinkie Tails, Egghead and the Beast, and that was one hell of a Pinkie Tails, but yeah, so for nice. So yeah, that was definitely an interesting take on the story. So yeah, I did like, the characters they got, at least the ponies they got to play as, the characters from the original story. So yeah, of course, I love they got Twilight to play, Bill here. Raymond Dash, that was perfect for Gaston. Yes, yeah, that makes sense that then have Skulu as LeFou. And then, that was interesting to have, like T Sandwich to play, Lumiere, because I did like, Pinkie's explanation where she was going to be Lumiere, because then she saw, the Beast, and I was like, oh, I don't want to be in the story because of that. And then, like, then AJ was, the comics board that we had, Lady Sweetbell as, Mrs. Potts, and then, Chip there, but, and then final as, like, the record player one, so that was also interesting. And of course, I did, like, they also get Apple Balloon to pay Apple Broom, so that was also nice. Let's see, and of course, I love they got Trixie to be the dresser of this particular story. I really like that, and the way she, of course, I love how she acted in this particular story like that. And I did like the character of the prince, like he was all moody and so dramatic throughout the story, especially with writing his diary and there and all that. And that was definitely a very like what a twist moment at the end there where it turned out to be Spike was. That was so mean that they basically just ended out the story when they found out that Spike was the prince. I like Spike. What is all this saying towards Spike here? So that was so mean. So, I guess that was one way, and then one that, but, I guess I don't know. Like who else did it? I guess it makes sense because it wasn't so much like to fall in love here, but like to have friendship. So I guess it would be alright to like have Spike here, but I know there are stories that I know there are stories out there that like have Twilight Spike fall in love and all that, but I guess yeah, it would at least be friendship. I guess yeah, of course that's the main theme of the show itself, but I don't know like. I guess the only point I really think of was like, yeah, they have Flash, but of course he was just like a suit of armor in here, but of course never got that. Of course, yeah, like Sweetbell was like he just had to have his student waifus, but I did like the fact that like Sweetbell was doing like pointing out all those like Mary Sue's and the waifu stealings throughout this story, so like how they interpret that for a character here, and of course yeah, once again, sorry, starting to lose the voice here a little bit. But I was again we still like AJ being well aware that they were part of the story, but of course having cheese sandwich also aware of this particular story, and kind of explaining that of course yeah like he's the male version of Pinkie Pie, so that makes sense, and then also AJ seems like somehow like a part like a cousin twice removed and all that kind of stuff, a part of Pinkie's family. So I guess that also makes sense why she's also aware of be a part of like the story and whatnot. So I guess yeah, that kind of explain why she's able to know all this throughout this time. Of course, yeah, it was kind of also with most with the prince, like being like a OP one, especially when Chrysalis, Sombra, and Chirika all attacking the cast at once. He's easily able to defeat them. So that was quite the substitute for the wolves there, and yeah, it kind of just made OP on that, and again, just his designs, like one of those designs for his like really over the top like OCs you see, that like Alicorn OCs you see back in the day. It's like holy crap, he's really out there and whatnot. Yeah, it was just a surprise to see that he was Spike all along and whatnot. So seriously, and of course, at this okay. Yeah, it's very similar to like how they end off like the three little pigs story where yeah they did like oh yeah, the three little pigs and the little Riding Hood story where they didn't like kill off the wolf or whatnot, but yeah, this kind of became friends where they just figure out the story without having to kill one, even though Pinkie really insisted that time want her to kill the beast. So I was like, what the fuck, Pinkie? She really want him gone and whatnot. So that was very interesting there. Let's see. Not too much to say, but yeah, again, I like for this is like one of the series where they show like various types of art styles, and yeah, there's some very good art styles here. I definitely enjoyed it, and yeah, like that little animation we got like near like the middle of the particular episode here and whatnot. So that was very nice to see. Not too much to say, but yeah, this definitely interesting take on the this original story and whatnot. I definitely like the cast of ponies they got to play for each of the characters, and yeah, like all like the shenanigans they did throughout the thing, and like their take like or how they changed the story up a bit for this particular Pinkie Tales episode. And yeah, like the way it ended was like I did not expect it, but it was so mean for Spike there and whatnot. And but of course, yeah, again, this is based off like one of my favorite Disney films of all time, like specifically my favorites of the Disney Renaissance films, specifically the 90s Disney films. I'm pretty sure it'd be like at least my top 5 Disney films, but I'm not. It'd be really hard for me to rank my favorite Disney movies out there because there's a lot of my favorites, and it's like I like each of the Disney films for various reasons, so it's kind of hard to rank to see like which one's my number 1 favorite and whatnot. So maybe one of these days I'll have to, but I don't know. But yeah, again, overall, I really enjoyed this particular Pinkie Tales episode. Very enjoyable throughout the whole thing, and yeah, definitely look forward to Rapunzel when that gets made. That's also like a Disney film I really enjoyed. So yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to that whenever that comes out. So stay tuned till then. So overall, on this Strikes video, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, and then comment down below suggesting what video I strike to next. And make sure to check the links to my socials and sites in the description down below. Those are keep on reaction videos and off-site polls. So overall, since Bill, we'll see you guys very soon. Bye.